I was telling you, my buddy texted me about our podcast.
Yeah.
In which he said he
Do you want to put this on the podcast?
Sure, why not?
It's a meta podcast?
Well, he said that he laughed. Yeah, this is like self-promotion to the max. But he was saying he listened for like 20 minutes. He laughed a couple times, which is rare for him. So that's a good sign. But he did refer to you as the host. Are you the host?
I talk way more than you.
Oh, really?
I've noticed when I'm... Yeah, I feel like... I hate it because I feel like...
Damn.
I don't know.
You want me to host this?
Yeah, you want to host this one?
Sure.
You know what happens is, all right, so when I edit it, I skip through and look like, what did we talk about to make a title?
And you always land on you
it's
talking?
Always me talking.
I like that for me.
It might just be that I'm wordier than you, too. Like, I say it over and over. Like, even right now, I'm like, I say something, and then I have to give an example and explain
While
it.
you were saying something, I wasn't.
Yeah, you just zone out.
Yeah.
I look at you in the video. You're zoning out, thinking about what you're gonna say.
Everybody says that about comedians. That is not. I am definitely trying to listen. I do. Every fucking podcast I've ever seen with comics, they say that to the other one. You're just thinking about what you're gonna say. No, that's.
You ever seen famous people on podcasts, and then they interrupt each other?
Aren't all of them?
I guess, yeah.
Dude, in a way.
You're right.
Because I was kind of thinking about the evolution.
You're hosting, I'll pause it.
You know, well, whenever you kept talking. When I was clip farming earlier this week.
Yeah.
And then I told you, I ended up like listening like 30 minutes of this. And I was wondering, maybe the evolution of all this is we all just have our own podcast to listen to.
For ourselves. Now that's an echo chamber I can get behind. Yeah.
I mean,
they do call it the echo chamber.
We're not going to be famous in the eyes of the world ever, but we could be famous in like our ecosystem.
Yeah.
So I think that might be the evolution, because at some point, I mean, enough dumb ass I mean, I guess we're included in this, but enough dumbass people do have a podcast that more and more people are going to be like, why don't I have one?
Yeah.
And there would definitely be a lot more people who would be like, I would love to listen to myself for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking maybe the evolution of all this is we all just wear body cams. And then when we get home...
I'm into that. Like cops, we have our own body cams.
We get body cam, and then when you get home, you just turn on and watch what you did that day.
I don't know. I mean, you're tempting like the hoarding part of my brain. Like I'm already like, I keep all my little notes. I'm trying to remember all my ideas.
You're thinking just straight to the body cam?
I'll just videotape it. But the thing that sucks though is I want to record everything, but I want to hire someone else to go through it all.
Oh yeah,
and make like a highlight reel.
No, I mean that's.
But AI maybe could just do that for us. Like it'll just find all the good parts.
You didn't make enough money in Riyadh to come back and buy a guy.
That's funny. People are like, don't go to Riyadh. Those people own slaves. And it's like. No, and after I go there, I'll have enough money to get slaves too.
I mean, that's
I'm going to be a slave owner with them.
I was kind of thinking it really is all about your personality. Damn. What'd you think about that?
Riyadh?
Yes. See, this is hosting. Have you ever seen this? Me do stuff
It's
like
incredible, dude. Yeah. Honestly. I feel like Ed McMahon.
What'd you think about that? I'm kind of fast. I'm usually just like, whatever, people will forget about this in a month, which they will, but this one did kind of. I don't know.
I don't know what to think about it. Like, all right, what it reminded me of is like WWE has been doing these shows in Saudi Arabia, and I'm more kind of fascinated by the Saudi Arabians who just have so much money to blow.
Golf did it too.
They did it at golf?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys have so much money to blow. Like, I saw a picture in one of the Riyadh shows. It was just, like, half empty. I remember when they did the first WWE show, there was just a bunch of guys all wearing those matching Saudi, hats and white robes. And they were in the front row just walking around talking to each other while like, the most famous wrestlers ever are wrestling in their country for the first time. It looks so silly. Like, they're just – it's almost like I think they're it's a status thing for them.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's not even really entertainment.
Honestly, it had me thinking all week that comedy is just literally all status.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I was.
You feel bad about the people who are.
I kind of
Bill
was.
Burr and,
I was a little. I hate to. That is not one of the pillars of being cool. Is a celebrity doing something and you being upset by it.
I have an extremely similar feeling when I was walking into the building. I was texting with Andre Hashem, who told me he's left the country in fear for his life.
Oh, right.
And I was thinking about the.
Wait, he's Saudi?
He's Palestinian. Okay. And something else. He's Hispanic too, I think. I think he's mixed. But I was just thinking about Nura's told me some story that they did some this morning they put out some tear gas and a bunch of children were out at recess and they had to rush them into the building at some grocery store for no reason. I feel scared and sad for these people, and then I think, man, this is not cool of me to think about this.
Oh, right.
And then I have to push it down. Yeah. So what you're saying about the Riyadh thing is I'm really trying to not think about this stuff.
Oh, right. Well,
I guess that's where I kind of stand.
Yeah, but it's
so bad though. It's making me think about it, and I'm just trying to be cool.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more. I guess Burr was because golf has. Went there golf, the sport of golf.
The pro wrestling has been there for a minute, for 10 years or something.
I just felt especially
pro wrestling might be doing their WrestleMania there,
right? But
that's crazy. That's their biggest show.
Something about wrestling and golf is lends itself as you go where the most money is. Yeah, there was something about
and the wrestlers themselves and the golfers probably have no say. Maybe the golfers.
They do. Yeah.
The golfers do, but not the wrestlers, because they work for WWE.
Right, exactly.
And so it's like if NBA went there, you would kind of have to feel it probably wasn't up to fucking Steph Curry or whatever.
Exactly. Yes, you're dead on about that.
But these are comedians individually saying yes.
Yeah.
And some comedians said no.
And but I mean, I just thought.
Did you see Tim Dillon said and then he said something about them owning slaves and they took them off the show or something?
Right, yeah. They own they own slaves, but they offered so much money, I'll look the other way, which I think he was doing purposely.
To troll. I love that. Anyway, yeah.
No, that's a cool way to go about it.
He probably did the coolest thing of anybody.
Because that is.
Then there's the people like David Cross who are folding their arms. You guys are bad. That's not cool.
I'm not going to say you guys are bad. What I would say is Bill Burr's I think I do stand up because of him.
Yeah, he inspired you to stand up.
I would say.
He was one of my early favorites for sure.
I would say one of the themes, the thesis of his overall career is when the fuck will millionaires and billionaires just be this is good enough? I don't need any more.
He's always fuck. It's not left or right.
His main shit.
Yeah,
and I've always
he
agreed
always says
with that.
It's not left or right. It's the billionaires.
Yeah.
He says that. Yeah.
And I was trying to think of a thing that was more hypocritical than what Bill Burr did, and all I could come up with is if Dr. Umar Johnson married a white woman.
That'd be so funny.
Yes. Well, it had me laughing too because I would I
was laughing at I saw a news story that was Kash Patel from the CIA.
Yeah.
Him and Dr. Umar were having a beef over Tupac's grandma dying or something. I'm I can't think of a more brain dead fucking news story.
Well, first of all, I'm not sure I know who Kash Patel is. I believe he's the guy.
He's that Indian guy
from the Charlie Kirk death who said, "We'll see you in Valhalla."
Yep.
Oh my God.
Which I saw my conspiracy friends after that, and they're like, Valhalla is a building. Charlie Kirk might still be alive.
Oh, nice.
They think that was a There are theories out there. People have different theories.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I did know. I'll tell you the name.
Have you seen the guys making weird hand motions in the background of the Charlie Kirk video?
Mm-mm.
It's they look like they're baseball signaling.
Yeah.
It's really weird, dude. if you watch it, it really makes the whole thing be like, was this fucking planned?
This is gonna make you laugh really hard. But
Cash Patel was the other guy who was tweeting about the shooter, the whole Charlie Kirk death. Like, he's the head of the CIA. He kept tweeting like, we have the guy, we don't have the guy.
Oh.
Or like, here's his Discord messages, and everyone's like, these sound fake. I mean, this is it was kind of a fun conspiracy.
I did. I was at an open mic earlier this week, and somebody said that they think they might be done doing their street performances after the Charlie Kirk
I wrote
death.
that down. Comic street performance.
Yeah.
Is this your topic that you texted me about?
Yeah.
You're a good host.
Yeah.
You went right into it. I didn't have to use the notes.
You're right. No notes is my nickname.
Totally ruined it by pointing it out.
Albers is what they call me.
I ruined it. But
No, but he, after the Charlie Kirk incident, had him worried if, he's street performing, how easily it would be to kill him.
That's so funny. The only difference is it wouldn't be divisive. Everyone would be happy if he got killed while street performing.
Oh man,
is this a political comic or
no?
Just a narcissist? Okay,
that's the word.
Yeah,
but it had me that particular incident. What happened with Bill Burr and Riyadh? Because I think we were talking a few weeks ago where you said you had listened to his podcast not too long ago, and that he was just kind of saying the same stuff.
I don't think I did.
Oh, all right, maybe that was.
I did listen to an episode. I saw a YouTube clip of him talking to the guy from Queens of the Stone Age, the lead singer. Mm-hmm. And they were both kissing each other's ass so much I had to turn it off. I was like, I like both these guys individually, and together they were just like, you're for a singer, you're funny. Mm-hmm. For a comedian, you're good at music.
You're amazing. Yeah.
And it was like, turn this off.
Yeah. But I guess I was kind of thinking, Burr, he's in his 60s, been a little stale, kind of saying the same, stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of his recent stuff, to be honest.
A nice little second act of his career would just heel turn.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm thinking this could be the start. And what he does, I don't even know how he's going to justify what he did as not being hypocritical.
Yeah.
But it'd be way better if he just went to one of those Instagram clips where everybody's bashing him and it's just like blood money, sell out, blah, blah, blah. And he just goes, a lot of broke bitches in the comments.
That's wonderful. And then the next time you see him on TV, he has like a bunch of plastic surgery. His face looks like weirdly reshaped.
Yes, that's another one of his themes is like aging gracefully.
Oh, does he talk? I don't know.
He talks a lot about people.
I just think plastic surgery is the sign of like phoniness, which he's so against. I know.
That's what he uses plastic surgery as one of the means people go to not age gracefully.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's covered that a lot.
Yeah.
All the things that I'm talking about.
He starts like hanging out with Elon Musk.
Well, they're all things.
Is like pictures of him with his arm around Elon Musk.
Full on
driving a Cybertruck.
Full heel turn would rule.
Yeah, I kind of into it.
Because
I would like it.
I mean, like unless you're Norm Macdonald, like pretty much if you age as a comedian and you're like a lot different than what you were when you started, your fan base is going to slowly kind of not like you anymore.
Yeah.
So why not just get a whole new fan base?
There are these guys like Tom Segura and Bert. I mean, they say Bert Kreischer. He sells out stadiums, and he's been doing the same story about the machine.
Still doing it.
And he still does it,
Well, they probably like chant for that.
Yeah, I think so. I think they show up to get like a party to get drunk.
Dude,
I think there's some aspects of it. It's like not really a comedy show, but it seems like he's held strong for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets clowned online a lot, but he's still doing these huge shows.
I mean, him doing the machine though is like it would. Yeah, I mean,
maybe his dad's paying for the marketing or something.
It's like fucking Springsteen doing Born to Run. Like, you gotta do it. Like,
I guess, yeah. He takes off his shirt, but it's like he's not coming up with anything new.
I went to a Jerry Seinfeld stand-up in Savannah one time.
Yeah.
And it ended with the crowd wanting him to do Newman.
Oh, really? Just to say Newman?
Basically set a whole scenario where Newman opens the door and he goes, "Hello, Newman." Crowd lost it.
Yeah. It is kind of sad that you can never...
It's the only thing I remember from that show. I don't remember one goddamn joke he told.
The reality of being a stand-up comedian is you will never be more famous than like whatever TV show.
Yeah.
I saw Dave Attell like 20 years after Insomniac at the Improv, and on the sign it said Dave Attell from Insomniac.
Nice. Yeah.
Like, he's not more famous after that show.
Right.
Nobody even remembers that show, but that's still like, it's like that's what you remember him from.
Remember the commercials that used to come on during Insomniac? That's when all the Girls Gone Wild would come on.
I remember they would do the infomercials like after the TV ended.
Yeah.
And then it would be like 3 hours of Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like, his show would come on real late at night. And the Man Show.
Literally called Insomniac.
Yeah. I watched that show and the Man Show. Really formative of my comedy taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no suffrage, or stop women's suffrage. I remember. Everybody remembers that.
I remember Adam Carolla wearing a big trucker hat. It said Master Bader because they were going fishing.
That's a good one.
And I was like, damn, that's really funny.
Yeah, I think Carolla kind of lost his mind over the years too, right? I used to be a fan.
Yeah, he did the Love Line I never really listened to, and then he did a bunch of like Fox News shows, and he's like a bunch of podcasts.
Well,
he was like an early podcast guy.
Yeah, he was an early podcast guy, and I think he kind of did the like almost like Nick DiPaolo, where it was like they were like more of a right leaning.
Well, you know, he was never a comedian. He was like,
I know, yeah.
He was like Jimmy Kimmel's boxing coach or something. They like knew each other from like the boxing gym or something.
He was a radio person. Like, he was one of those people that they would cut to, and he would be like a Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, okay.
He had a character that he did, and it was like a blue collar worker.
Okay.
And from that character, he got some shit. But whatever radio station he was calling into, he was like the most requested thing.
Oh, they loved him on the radio.
And it was like
he did Love Line forever.
Right. I think that's what I heard. I kind of wing that a lot.
How about Jimmy Kimmel, huh? He had crazy fucking career arc. From being the Man Show guy to being the leader of free speech in America. my friend Donnie wrote on Facebook, Jimmy Kimmel is a pillar of free speech as a joke.
Dude,
like,
I was...
people were acting like...
Oh, my God. I was at work and, bussing tables, and I kind of overheard, like, rich, older, like, white couple saying, well, we've always loved Kimmel, and when he came on, we had to see that episode. Like, he really got in trouble for anything.
We were a Jay Leno fucking household when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want to hear about this shit.
I don't think we had a late night.
Jay Leno sucks.
Yeah, I remember when I don't know. I think that was the first late night thing I got into. And
you liked Jay Leno?
At first.
Yeah. He would do those funny news stories.
Yeah, I thought that was so good.
Then Conan did one where he made fun of it. He did news stories, but they clearly made them all up. And they were like really insane.
But then, let's go to the list again.
Talk shows? You don't talk about talk shows? They all suck, dude. It sucks that
as far as
I don't want the president to influence talk shows, but I also don't care if fucking Stephen Colbert loses his job.
Me neither.
Dude,
yeah,
fuck these guys. There hasn't been a good talk show in a while. I liked Conan. I liked Letterman. I didn't really like any of the other ones. You have what's up? You got one?
Well,
you're the host, bro.
This could be for the Incubator.
I'd love to have an Incubator idea.
We don't do that too much, do we?
Well, I thought I would be more organized like always, and I would be like preparing some Incubator ideas. I definitely have Incubator ideas. Like I got an Incubator idea.
You go first.
All right, I was having this chat with my friend.
That's a good host thing of me to do.
It was really good. It's smooth. It's like you're holding the door for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to a friend in Iowa on Instagram. We were talking about how you should play the sport that your head is shaped like the ball. So I'm going to make an app. I'm going to try and make it with AI.
And it tells you which
take
sport?
A picture of your own head.
Yeah.
And then it'll analyze your head and tell you which ball it looks like the most.
I love that. And I feel like...
And then you'll know as a kid like what sport you should go into.
Right. That's kind of on par. I think that's similar to my incubator idea. Well, because mine involves a body.
Sorry.
Mine involves a body part.
All right, let's hear it.
I was thinking about, like, I don't know if I want this to be a movie or I just want some guy to see if he can do it. But growing your toenail out and to escape prison.
Okay. To like pick the lock or something? Or what do you do with your toenail?
We're not in all this. All the things haven't been worked out yet. But
it's like an underpants gnomes kind of situation. You got the first step and the last step. You don't have the middle.
Not at all. I don't know if he's using the toenail to like maybe dig out. Or if he just could get it thick and pointy enough that he could weaponize it.
I used to work in a hospital, and I don't know how much, have you seen old people toenails?
Yeah, that's kind of where this comes from.
All right, because they do get they turn like almost like keys, like they get like jagged and...
My dad.
Yeah, you're thinking of your dad. Okay, so... They'll get like longer and thicker, like and pointy, and they almost they resemble like almost like a stalactite or something. Sometimes they're almost like it's not like you'd think they'd be flat and long.
Those are like rocks that are like hanging, right?
Yeah, the rocks that come out of the ceiling of a cave that are kind of like a cone that come to a point. That's kind of what happens to like old people toenails. So maybe you can get that going, and you could pick a lock with your toenail because they look thick, dude. They look like
if Andy Dufresne did what
you couldn't use toenail clippers on them.
No,
it wouldn't fit.
You have to use a fucking grinder.
Yeah, you need like a belt sander or
belt sander. And because I was thinking, Andy Dufresne, that's got to be like one of the most rewatched movies of all time.
It's the highest rated movie on IMDb.com.
Yeah, probably.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking there hasn't been a good Prison Break movie, and how do you beat?
Good point.
How do you beat fucking Shawshank? You got to go original as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what's more original than growing your toenail out?
Yeah.
I told you about how
I watched the hotel, the Grand Budapest Hotel. Mm-hmm. There's a prison escape in that's pretty good.
I saw that movie. I don't remember too much.
It's one of them. What's that guy? He makes
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. It's like a cute movie.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it. I like that guy Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
he's so good.
Have you seen Strange Days? Dude, highly recommend. Catherine Bigelow, the person who did
fucking Hurt Locker.
Yeah, she did this movie where it's Ray Fiennes. Matrix? No, that's the Wachowski sisters.
I knew it was broads. I knew it was.
They're trans.
I knew it was gay.
It used to be. It was when they made it. They were Wachowski brothers. They both transitioned. Do you know about this?
No.
The Wachowski sisters are directors who were they're related who both transitioned from male to female. Mm. So when you said I knew it was broads, that's pretty funny. And then later they're kind of like, this movie's about being trans.
Oh, really?
It's like, yeah, you thought it was about how reality seems fake and stuff, but it's actually about being trans. So you guys are all wrong.
Damn. I'll have to rewatch that.
Ray Fiennes is in this Strange Days movie. It's like a futuristic movie where you could sell each other your memories and you put it in your head and you could like live another person's memories.
Don't nobody want these memories.
But then somebody sends them a memory and it's of like a brutal murder. Oh. And then the guy who's taping the memory, he makes the person he's raping and murdering experience the memory while he's doing it. It's so fucked up, dude. And it's got Ray Fiennes and Angela Bassett.
Does the guy find out that he likes it?
No, they all watch it and they're like,
oh. You don't.
It's really good, dude.
Don't put that in the hands of the wrong person.
It's clearly off the Rodney King thing. Like, this movie was clearly made right after Rodney King, and they're like in LA, and there's just violence on all the streets, and there's all this like black white racism stuff going on. Like, this rapper who does like political rap gets murdered in the movie, and there's like Angela Bassett is like getting beat up by like 10 cops at one point, and then she like uses their own weapons against them and beats them up. It's kind of like anti-racism porn.
Yo, what's that? Crash.
I haven't seen that, but yeah,
that's anti-racism porn.
I like these movies like Nobody, that's like dad porn. Like, I wish I had a reason to kill a bunch of people for my family.
Right, yeah. And
Death Wish.
Well, what it's really selling them is the guy is like a loser before he becomes a badass.
Yeah,
so
because that's how dads feel.
Yeah.
It's like, I used to have a lot going on. Now my life sucks.
Yeah, you get walked on is what he was a guy who gets walked on all the time. For sure. And, that's got to, I don't know.
I love it, dude. There's one with Bruce Willis, Death Wish. It's like a remake. He's just like a normal dad.
Bruce Willis is in Death Wish?
He's in a remake.
Oh, okay.
The original Death Wish is from like the 70s.
Yeah. That's that. What's that guy's name?
I forget.
Yeah.
He's got like a cool haircut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I ever tell you about how I would survive prison?
No.
The only sentence I would say while in prison is, "Oh, y'all got jokes."
Dude, you could make it like 5-10 years easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Just anybody comes up
jokes.
like, "Oh, you gonna eat the rest of that?" "Oh, I see you got jokes." And then like they're just like violently raping me, and I'm just like, "Oh, I see y'all got jokes."
You just know, so even the horrible stuff they do to you. Okay, it's not preventing it.
Yeah.
But you're just like no-selling it.
Yeah.
I love it. I remember I had an old friend told me, he's like, I would just stop wiping.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard that one? I feel like that's like, he's like,
I think you may have said that to me, and I'm like, not a bad.
Not my idea, but.
That's, I don't know. You got to think about the, what do you call that? What would you want an itchy asshole all day or get raped a few times?
I mean, I grew up in Indiana, and people were very homophobic and pretty unshowered. So I think it wasn't a stretch for them to say that sort of stuff. I don't know what I would do. I think you know what I would do? I'd go the Andy Dufresne route. I'd be like, I can help you get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Show me your court papers.
Right.
Whatever the fuck.
Very smart.
I'll help you write out a affidavit.
Right.
I like lie and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a lot of stabbing me after I led them on for 2 years. I don't know anything.
A lot of people in prison would think, "Oh, this guy knows what he's talking about."
Yeah.
He said affidavit.
I'd also play chess, dude. Mm-hmm. I'd be out there playing chess with the black guy.
Oh, right.
There's always a black guy who plays chess. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about being. This is one I would pull as like a OG, like a black uncle. Mm-hmm. I was watching some. I was on Pluto TV, and it had it had 90s music videos.
That's the first time anybody's ever said that phrase to me.
What? I was on Pluto TV?
I don't know anybody who watches that shit. That's the free TV, right?
I don't either.
I think it's if you're nostalgic for commercials.
No, I put on Pluto because I don't, like, if I'm just kind of not focused on watching something.
Yeah.
I don't like scrolling through a bunch of shit and picking on stuff. So
I have that problem.
Pluto's
so that's
a
good solution.
It just kind of picks what I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. Or I watched almost all the Jason Voorhees movies in the last week because I just want to put something on.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so that's smart, Pluto.
But
sometimes you want something on but not watch it. Not something you don't want to put on something too good.
Right.
You'll get distracted.
That's my main problem. Well, yeah. Anyway, I was thinking like a black uncle because I was watching 90s music videos.
Oh,
earlier.
cool.
And him just like saying, that's the problem with you kids these days. Everybody's such an individual. I mean, look at us now. We don't even have R&B groups no more.
Yeah.
And
what's up with that?
Because they were playing like R&B like music videos from the 90s.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, damn, they don't have R&B groups
Not
anymore.
really. Is there any? I'm trying to think. There's none? Because we also had like boy bands,
girl groups,
and girl groups.
White people had fucking boy bands, and that doesn't seem.
P. Diddy had the whole show around it.
Yeah, he did.
Danity Kane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who was? I watched fucking
Making the Band.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube thing about that, and one of the bands that he made did like well for like 2 albums.
Yeah. I think they were kind of like famous off of the show though.
Right.
Like the people watched the show and then they did the music thing. They put it on. I remember like them playing music videos from these groups. Me and Nero were just rewatching Making the Band during the Diddy trial like recently because we're like, what was up with this? The show is unwatchable.
It's bad, and you
can't even tell what's going on.
And all the artists are insanely untalented.
Yeah,
too.
they're not that, and they're all full of themselves.
Yeah,
they're all delusionally like think they're the best, and then like they don't tell. There's no narrator or anything, so you're just seeing like a compilation. It's like if you scrolled through somebody you didn't know's phone and just watched a bunch of their videos that they took on their phone. It's just like random like camera, like shaky cam of them like fighting or yelling at each other.
Yeah, I remember.
Makes no sense.
I remember not liking that show when it came out.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then Diddy made them get a piece of cheesecake or something.
Yeah.
That was like a
sugar cookie. I don't know. That's what they said in the Chappelle part.
Yeah.
In the Chappelle show.
Well, because New York cheesecake, is like a thing. So there's an episode where they have to get him like a piece of New York cheesecake. Oh, yeah. It's part of being famous.
Yeah. The humiliation ritual.
Neuro was putting on, we were watching a bunch of Destiny's Child the other day. Because, what's interesting is like, I could remember the whole arc of like Destiny's Child, Beyonce, and like sort of that kind of music. Because back in that day, I didn't have internet, and I was going through puberty, so I would just watch music videos to get my spank bank up.
Yeah.
So I was like, she was like, Destiny's Child, they're like flaunting their bodies. I go, nah, Destiny's Child was weak. Like those videos, there wasn't a lot. Yeah. But once they broke off Beyonce, she does that video. Got me acting so crazy right now.
Right, yeah.
Your love got me acting so crazy. She's like all like hot now. Yeah. And they're like, I think it was like they wanted you to think they were in high school and now Beyonce is like of age.
Yeah.
Or something. But it got like way more sexual. So I was like reliving that this week. While she was playing all these Destiny's Child videos, Mariah Carey.
Yeah. What made me stop was the first like music video I remember like being excited when it would come on was Bone Thugs Crossroads.
Oh yeah, dude, I love that song.
And so that was the one when I clicked on it that had me on it for a while.
That like where are all the rap groups?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we had let me think about that. There are there rap groups. We have Migos was kind of recent, I guess.
Migos.
It was like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah. I can't think of a group.
There's got to be some more shit going on. There's been like that duos maybe. Wasn't that just like a duo that kind of blew up?
I just feel like maybe sometimes there's 2 rappers who do a bunch of songs together, but there's not ever like a 8-Ball and MJG where
doesn't seem like
where every song is them 2.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia. There was a bunch back then.
And then 3-6 Outkast. I mean,
Outkast.
There was one in Georgia called Young Bloods that was really famous.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, there was a shit ton of them. And nobody does that anymore.
Yeah, I saw Big X the Plug live, and he had like his crew, the Sixers. So he has like a label or something with a bunch of rappers on it, and they do a bunch of shit together, and they're on each other's songs a lot, but they're not really a group. They're just kind of like buds.
Oh, right, yeah.
But they're in like all the videos together. Yeah. It's kind of like Nelly. He had like his like few buddies. Mm-hmm. Like remember
the Saint Lunatics.
Yeah.
I met one of them before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it the guy
his name was Ali.
Oh, Ali.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was
Murphy Lee.
Yeah,
no, I met Ali.
He had this song where what the hook gonna be?
Was that his?
We don't need no fucking hook on this beat.
Yeah, I remember that song.
It's like a song where they're like, we don't need a hook.
Yeah.
And that's the hook.
Yeah. That's
meta, dude.
Or really stupid. because they're not realizing that this is the hook.
I mean, yeah, maybe they didn't realize it. That would be funny if they just didn't know. How about, would you consider it a rap group of Nelly and Tim McGraw?
Oh yeah, I wrote a sketch about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Me and Ricardo just added something about this to something we're writing, like a sketch video.
Really?
What's your sketch though?
My sketch was like, and this was after George Floyd too.
After George Floyd. I was thinking you wrote this like years ago. After George Floyd, you had a Nelly Tim McGraw idea.
Yeah. I was gonna cure racism.
Okay, with them.
Yeah, so the sketch would be like, minor, like micro racisms, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way to a cop like holding down like a black dude on the pavement.
Nice.
But then that song comes on like in the sky, and everybody kind of stops being racist as over and over again. Dude, and Tim McGraw.
Have you seen the music video?
I'm sure I did. I mean, dude, music videos were still out when that song.
Yeah, the music video does help cure racism because it does side-by-side panel of them like waking up in the morning and then like starting their day and brushing their teeth, but you're seeing them in their own like hip hop version, country version.
I gotcha.
But they're doing all the same stuff because they're really the same. On the inside,
they both bleed red.
Yeah, that's right. So it's beautiful. But the song's really just about missing some girl.
Right. Yeah, that's the funniest part. No, the reason I remember when that song came out because like I felt like every friend of mine, all their girlfriends, this was when you burn CDs,
Yep.
And everyone liked that song so much that they would just burn that song. They would use one CD for that song. They didn't have...
What a fucking waste.
Yeah.
On the CDR, so you can't even... Not even a WR.
Yeah.
Or RW.
You can't go back.
RW. CDRW.
Yeah, once you burn that, it's done, dude.
CDR is no W.
Yeah.
You can't rewrite it.
Yeah.
Just write.
And now I'm learning what those R's and RWs mean.
I think read.
But yeah, every girl like just they.
I wonder if all this is going in the podcast. There's been someone like outside fucking weed whacking, driving a motorcycle while they're weed whacking.
That's cool. That's really cool.
That would be a good
Incubator
Actually,
idea?
yeah. How about a movie about a guy who drives around on a motorcycle killing people with a weed whacker?
Okay.
Like it's kind of like a modern day Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman, and he kills you, but he's got a weed whacker and a motorcycle.
We're gonna have to change the weapon, just because I live with Brandon Kiefer and he's going to take credit.
Oh, he has a weed whacker thing?
He's got a weed whacker joke.
What's his weed whacker joke?
It's about killing people with a weed whacker.
Well, he stole that. I just watched fucking almost every Jason movie this week, and he... Jason number 8, he kills the psychiatrist. There's a telepathic girl in number 8.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't Jason go to space at some point?
Yeah, that one's really good. That one is legit good. I loved it.
Does he fight Leprechaun?
No.
Went to space too.
I think he fights Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Jason vs. Freddy, which came out after Jason X.
Now, there's a movie I'd be okay with a remake of, a serious remake of Leprechaun, and see...
Serious is interesting.
Jordan Peele, take that one on. See what kind of social commentary you can do with a Leprechaun remake.
Uh-huh. I mean, Leprechaun goes back to the hood, you know?
I know.
So it does have, like, easy way into racial stuff.
Hood. I mean, the only people I know that love Leprechaun are black.
Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun Back to the Hood. There's like a sequel
Jennifer
of the
Aniston,
Hood
too.
She's in
She's the girl in Leprechaun.
The original Friday the 13th had Kevin Bacon.
What?
Kevin Bacon is in the original Friday the 13th movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon. I like Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, me too. He's pretty much always good.
Yeah.
I got no complaints about Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Isn't there a dancing movie he does or something? Or is that Patrick Swayze?
No, Swayze.
I do mix up Swayze and Bacon sometimes.
No, they did it around the same time. There's Flashdance. No, not Flashdance. There's one where fucking Kevin Bacon goes back. Oh, Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. That is a dancing movie. I don't know which guy's in it. That might be Swayze.
No, that might be Swayze.
See, and then there's
one where Kevin Bacon goes back to a town, and that town has outlawed dancing.
I feel like that's Dirty Dancing.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it either.
I have seen
that is honestly
I was about to say,
it's really cool of us.
I was about to say I have seen Roadhouse.
Yeah. I mean, Roadhouse is the other.
Wait, what's Swayze's other dancing movie?
Swayze, he dances. How about the drag queen one? Does he dance in that? The one where he plays a drag queen with Wesley Snipes.
Nobody puts baby in the corners, like the famous line from it.
I don't know that.
And yeah,
you know the one where he's a drag queen?
Who, Swayze?
Yeah, and Wesley Snipes and
Ghost.
No, but that one's great.
I like Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
It used to come on TBS like every other day.
I don't think I've ever watched. I think maybe I used to watch it on TV like that, because I don't think I've seen it from start to finish. Because sometimes you watch Ghost, if you watch it in bits and pieces and never all at once, sometimes it's a romantic movie and sometimes it's like a crime movie.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like I remember there's like a whole crime thing going on, but there's also like a love story.
Yeah. I like the crime part of it.
Yeah. Something for everybody, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, though, about the other movie.
Oh, yeah, and then stealing your...
Roadhouse is awesome.
Stealing your friend's bitch.
Is that what he does in Ghost?
Well, in Ghost, Patrick Swayze dies, right?
Yeah.
And he's got like a friend who's been waiting. Matter of fact, he's dead because he wants this dude's bitch.
That's why he killed him, for his girl?
Not just his girl and his spot in the company or some shit.
Oh, he wants his whole life.
From what I remember.
That's pretty good, honestly, to like, you want a guy's girl so bad you kill him. That's some Machiavellian shit, dude.
And you know, like, you know, when dudes are like, nah, man, you know, women like that shit. Like, if you killed a guy for you to be with your girl.
Yeah. I was listening to this podcast. Yeah. I was listening to this, like, thing about gorillas.
Okay.
And that there's like 1 in 7 baby gorillas get murdered by an adult male gorilla.
Really?
Because the way
they sense that they're gonna be dominant, or what?
The way that gorilla culture works is there's one male gorilla and he has a harem of women.
Right.
One male gorilla and then like 4 female gorillas, and they're all fucking the one male, right? Then all the other gorillas, they just sit up on a hill pissed off and watch them. Like, and
really?
Then the big male, he has to defend all the women, right? But the gorillas up on the hill, they don't go after the women and they don't go after the male. They wait for a woman to have a baby, and then they run down from the mountain and kill the baby as quick as possible. And the gorilla is sad, and she's like, my baby's dead, but also this guy can't defend me. So she'll go fuck the guy who just killed her baby gorilla. Yeah. It's all God's design.
Yeah. Yeah, the way people are. Yeah.
This is the way God designed the animal world.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. That's what he thought was best.
Yeah.
We were talking about Ghost. It's similar to the movie Ghost.
I'm still fascinated by all this.
Like the movie Ghost.
But, you know, I guess you see that in every fucking time. You know. Hold on. Before. Because, you know, I hate to. I know it does not bring joy to my life at all, but questioning everything is like starting to be a problem. But do you think there's sci-fi or not sci-fi? Fucking like, what do you call that when you're watching animals?
Oh, like Animal Planet type shit? Yeah. Nature documentaries?
Nature. When you're watching nature shows, do you think they have writers?
Well, definitely somebody writes what the British guy says. I mean, right? If there's a British guy talking.
Yeah, but I'm talking about writers as far as trying to make these animals look scandalous as fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So definitely, because I was watching one, and I had to turn it off because it was making me so sad. They're like, I feel this like little baby and its mother, they like make you like care about the family, and then you see them get attacked, and you're like, we don't know if the baby's going to survive. And I'm just like, you guys are filming it. Do something. Help the baby that you're going to exploit this story, you know? It's like when they film like they go to a foreign country and they film the people getting bombed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they sell it back to us.
Yeah. So, because one had me thinking about this, they told a very heartbreaking story about a penguin.
Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about.
One?
No, but I'm like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they really, like, nature is so cruel and they set up these horrific stories.
Well, this particular story, it was a penguin that they say mate for life, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And then, so this one penguin, he's been with his penguin gal for a while or whatever.
They mate for life.
And she fucking leaves him.
For another penguin?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know yet. But so they cut to this other penguin who got left, and he's fucking, they're showing him all sad and shit. And I guess his attempt at getting her back is like to sing. And that's like what they do, right?
Yeah.
So this little fucker starts singing, And then the penguin who already took his girl from him, way better singer too, by the way.
No.
And so way better singer.
This is like
and
sad,
so the
dude.
Penguin gal like still leaves with the new penguin, and then the old penguin.
The old penguin's like, we're supposed to mate for life,
right?
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But then I
will never get over this.
He wants to fight the new penguin that took his girl.
Good on him. Yeah.
And beats the shit out of the old penguin. Like all three phases, just fucks him up. And now I'm just wondering, maybe this was just two penguins that got into a fight, and they wrote all this.
It all happened in one day, and they just made it seem like.
I think there's a good possibility.
And fuck them. Why, if you're gonna write a story,
good writing.
It's pretty. But why write such a sad story?
Oh, well, that's
that's
good writing.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I'm mad because I've fallen for it,
Right.
But it's how they want me to feel.
I know. Do you like? you think a movie sucks anytime you cry? That's
dude,
really
Schindler's List. That movie sucked.
Yeah,
it made me so sad.
Dude, that's the most.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hate any movie with conflict.
Right.
I just want everybody to win the whole time.
Yeah.
That's like the Tommy Wiseau guy where he's a rich guy who wrote his own movie. So in the movie, he's the main character and nothing bad really happens to him. Mm-hmm. And he can do whatever he wants. Like, those movies are kind of funny.
Yeah, he could have wrote Sinners.
Well, in Sinners, everyone dies, right? Or becomes I don't know. That movie sucks. There's like a cutscene where they come back and they're like, we're vampires. Everything's all good. And it's like, I thought being a vampire was bad the whole movie. And
it's
now
like
it's like at the end.
the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Yeah, it fucking.
Once you go there, you're like, yeah, I'm one of them, and it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Like I remember there was a comic in Chicago, Drew Michael.
Yeah,
and he's famous now. But when he was in Chicago,
is he still?
I don't know.
I haven't heard that.
I've never watched any of his stuff, but
I gave that one. I mean, I watched it to make fun of it.
Yeah,
and I mean. It was made to be made fun of.
What?
Or
his
no,
special?
That one where he had no audience.
Oh. I don't know. I heard he's deaf, so I don't even see how an audience helps him or not.
Deaf?
Yeah, he's got
I didn't know that.
He's got like hearing aids.
No, this was more of a concept type thing. Like I don't know exactly what the message was supposed to be, but
he's not the first comic to do that. Maria Bamford did that, and Harlan Williams did that like way before him, and then he acted like he was brave.
I thought that's
Harlan Williams did his in the desert for like the lizard and the Harlan Williams rocks, dude.
You know what Mike? You know what Mike Myers did with his?
Yeah, the bugs. We talked about it on here before.
Yeah.
But let me say about Drew Michael. Everyone in the city. He was divisive because he had like problems with people all the time. And I remember one time he came to we were running like a comic book shop show, and he's like, can I headline your show? Like now? And we were like, no. Like, what a dickhead. Like, he's so full of himself.
Yeah, that's a wild move.
Yeah. And for a few years, I was like, what a dickhead. I would tell this story about him trying to like push his way into headlining a show that was about to start. Mm-hmm. And then I saw him at an open mic one time and he goes, hey man, I really like that joke you're working on about this.
And
I'm like,
great.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's cool.
I've had those.
Yeah.
I've had that.
So that's maybe the Riyadh thing.
Yeah.
Saudi princes, they're nice guys.
Yeah.
You know what Bill Burr said? It was a top 3 experience for him in his whole life.
So he is trying to.
He's not just saying like, yeah. He's like, that was great.
Damn.
So.
Yeah,
I mean,
first of all, if you've been following him for the last 20 some odd,
Dave Chappelle said, I could actually say what I want out here, unlike in America.
I mean, goddamn, I'm just gonna.
He's such a victim, dude. Dave Chappelle.
He's been doing that.
Poor Dave Chappelle.
He's been doing that for a while, selling out arenas, and then you can't fucking say anything here.
Maybe in the fucking early 2000s, I would have let him be a victim, but it's like,
oh yeah.
You don't get to be a victim anymore.
No, and you have to know that. Aren't you smart enough to know that?
You like Adam Sandler.
That's what
Adam Sandler's grape joke. You have to have some self-awareness.
A little bit, and like, cause my whole shit with Burr isn't like I don't know anything about these Saudi people. I just know that they have.
I love their outfits. I wish I could wear one, but I think I'd get in trouble.
You wouldn't get in trouble because they would think you are one of them.
I wouldn't get in trouble with them. I would get in trouble with people at Cole's Bar.
No, my thing was like I'm starting to question Bill's like mental like capacity right now if he doesn't see how hypocritical this is. Mm-hmm. Does he not?
I have no idea.
It'd be better. I
don't know. I wonder if he has like a podcast where he talks about it or something.
That's what I'm saying.
How does he justify it?
I don't know.
He probably has like, I mean, the thing about Bill Burr is he's really good rhetorically, so he might be able to say some shit and we would be on his side.
I think he will be able to. I don't know. I wonder if
I've seen him get through like, the Caitlyn Jenner thing he did on Conan. I remember when Caitlyn Jenner was happening, it was like nobody was allowed to talk about it.
This is
and then he had like
different.
a really interesting.
This is so different.
I'm just saying he could navigate stuff that other people couldn't.
Nah, that Caitlyn Jenner thing, it's just like the people that love comedy are like, yeah, that's a joke and it's a funny joke.
Yeah.
So he almost.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He made a funny joke and a good point.
Yeah, the people that were mad.
And people were mad about it, but nobody took them seriously.
Exactly.
What does he do for this? Could he do it? Could he pull it off?
I'm thinking he genuinely did something wrong here. That Caitlyn Jenner joke on Conan was not
right.
He didn't do anything
But did
wrong.
He do something wrong here? Like, what did he do?
I mean, I'm saying you take away whatever the Saudi government is doing.
Uh-huh.
Him simply doing a show just for the money goes against everything he has been telling. It's shit that I still agree with.
Well, couldn't you say that movie he did where he's a dad was already that?
What? Doing something for money?
There was some movie he did where it was like about dads. He played a dad. Old dads.
I think he might have wrote that movie.
Oh no, that looked like a piece of shit.
I am sure it was bad.
I mean, I was like, that was his. The Tooth Fairy for me.
No, I mean you can make something. Something that you believe in, and it just not be that good.
Sure.
I'm talking about his like kind of. I don't know. It's a good message to me for like people who are fans of his, learning that you should get to a certain amount of money and then be able to be like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, can't you say no?
Yeah, you could.
All right, here's 2 reasons he might give that I thought of. He could say, all right, I'm going to go over there and talk to these Saudi prince guys. They got bad ideas, but I got good ideas. What if I can convince them to be better people?
Right.
Through my comedy. Second thing, I'm taking a bunch of money away from these guys, and I'll spend it on something good where they'd spend it on something bad. These are my 2... twisty ideas.
And then also,
what do you think of that? Could he do that? I feel like he would have something, but I can never predict Bill Burr.
Nah, if he tries to hit anyone with the fucking all the good he can do with the money, I mean everyone says that.
Yeah.
So he can't do. I don't think he'll do that. No, he's got to do the heel turn, like I said.
I like the heel turn.
Dude, go into the comment section.
That's the best option.
As Bill Burr, and say a lot of broke bitches in the comments.
Wow, a lot of people saying I should have done that show. I didn't hear them get offered $1.5 million.
I wonder what the number. First of all, that number. I saw for some people
some people it was like 300,000.
I know.
Or 350 or something. But some people got more.
No.
He might have gotten $1 million.
Isn't that number very low?
300,000 for one show.
I heard 300,000 for one show, and they were talking about this is before I heard a number.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, well, you know, when people throw a crazy amount of money, sometimes it causes you to say yes. In my mind, I'm thinking $10 million for a show.
I think.
And what I'm hearing is
honestly
300,000. Not for,
that's a lot for one show, though. Like
it's not
like if you got
fuck you money though.
I don't know. Maybe it is, but also Bill Burr might have got more because I think that's
I'm sure.
I think that's like what Pete Davidson got or something.
Okay, but if Pete Davidson starts off at
why would you even pay for Pete Davidson?
I don't know. Because one of their sons likes him. Guaranteed.
Okay. Yeah. I like the comedian who looks like a skateboarder.
No, first of all, Bill Burr he didn't build his career on this. It's just one of his messages that he's had since becoming famous.
How much do you think he gets for a Netflix special?
I have no idea.
Probably millions.
But I know I bet
Dave Chappelle got like 10 million for one or something like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Or for the 4 maybe?
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know. Remember Monique was upset because she didn't get as much money as somebody?
Yeah. And I was thinking that this Saudi money was going to be like, oh, they offered me $20 million to do one show. I thought that's what they meant when they said Saudi money.
Here's a better question. How much would it take for you to go do a show in Saudi Arabia?
If I was
now.
Right now?
Yeah. Could I give you $10,000 to go do a show in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Flight not included.
Huh?
You got to pay for your own flight.
10,000?
Yeah. I don't know how much flights are. That's a bad stipulation. I think the flight would have to be included because I don't want to do the math.
Well, see, the thing, I mean, I'm not trying to make different rules. There's different rules for me and Bill Burr.
I would go over there for like, if the flight and stay and food were included, I would go over there for like 2,000 to 5,000. Yeah, 2,000.
No, I'm saying, but you have different rules than
maybe
Bill.
Even less. I might do it for free if everything was included.
I mean,
I'm just weighing it. It's like it sounds crazy.
No, I'm saying, but you're talking
Am I in danger?
You're talking about me and
well,
you.
Well, yeah.
We
haven't stood on. I know we haven't stood on this sort of angle of we're not like we wouldn't be hypocrites like how Bill Burr is a hypocrite because we haven't stood on business about anti-billionaires.
Well, no, see. I guess my angle is not so much Saudi government and these people. I haven't looked into what they do.
Yeah.
Mine is about Bill Burr being one of the most prominent comics ever.
Yeah.
Having fuck you money, which he does have.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in the position of Bill Burr, I wouldn't have done that show for $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I like.
You think what would it? Do you think it would harm your reputation, or
I think,
or you just think you just don't need it?
I think it's a good message from someone like Bill Burr, because I remember Patrice used to call getting handed a lot of money. He used to call it something handcuffs.
Golden handcuffs.
Golden handcuffs.
That's not even a Patrice thing. That's like a whole. That's a. Like a term everyone uses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's just like a term for whenever you feel like you have to do stuff because you're obligated based on the money you're getting paid.
Exactly.
So like Jared Fogle, they called it, his employees sort of knew Jared Fogle had like a big pedophilia ring, but they had such good jobs. They said they had like golden handcuffs.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Burr is in a position where he can say no to anyone.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't these people be someone you said no to? And I'm saying for whatever amount of money, because it would be good for, I mean, like for me, I can continue to believe all these things, even though Bill Burr didn't do it. I mean, you're kind of a fucking loser if you stop believing in something because a guy you like didn't do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think for people that genuinely listen to Bill Burr every week, not just because he's a funny comic, but because I know a lot of people get life advice from Bill Burr.
Yeah, sure.
So I think it would have been a good thing for him to say, yeah, I don't.
So you think it kinda,
money's not everything, and it
harms
enough.
It harms his message.
Yeah,
he's a hypocrite.
Yeah,
and you don't want him to be a hypocrite because he's somebody who has a lot of, like, you just see him as he's got a lot of ethical standards or whatever.
I think so. And he rose in comedy the way that we all felt like you rise, which is
the real way.
Funny.
Yeah.
Like that's.
He didn't seem to have rich parents.
No,
he didn't. Yeah. He never really. He held his aesthetics. Like he always did comedy that was good regardless of what he was doing. He didn't sell out and do hacky shit.
Yeah, he
like
wasn't doing shit that was going to get him on TV.
Yeah.
Like he was doing what he was saying.
He was never a hack.
He saw what real people laugh at, and he kept doing that.
Yeah.
And it eventually made him very famous.
And he's like, I don't know.
He is a very
his
famous
black and white
comic
special
who deserves it.
His black and white special, which you said you saw live, I'm super jealous of. It's a top 5 special for me.
Yeah.
The way he did those long ass act outs, I thought was
those
like
were
he's like
so
to me
good.
he's like, oh, he really pushed stand up to a new level of like what you can do on stage. It's a little bit even like Bill Cosby would do those really long act outs, like, or like the whole joke would sort of be an act out. I love that shit.
No, it was great.
I wish I did it.
It's like I said, it's inspiring. You're like, holy shit, like there's like.
And he continued to do that even after being famous, because a lot like Tom Segura got famous and then he decided he's never gonna be funny again.
I know I gotta go find and see if I can kind of capture the dislike you now have for Tom Segura. I just don't.
Well, you know, it's a special dislike for him because I loved him.
Right.
And then he stabbed me in the back.
Right.
You know.
Oh, by the way, what time is it?
Oh yeah, good point. We've been here a minute. 5:05.
All right, we got 10 minutes.
Cool. Just said a word, but special dislike for Tom Segura.
Yeah, we need.
And
10
also,
minutes.
I knew a guy who opened for Tom Segura, Mike Cronin, he lived here for a while. He was funny.
I've heard that name before.
Really funny dude. I don't know. I haven't talked to Mike in years, but I wonder what he thinks about Tom Segura nowadays. I'm sure they're still cool.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we don't have to talk about comedy. Yeah, I think that's one of our pillars of the podcast is not going a whole 60 minutes talking about stand-up.
But no, I mean it's interesting.
But if you stop,
I was having a thought about it while you're saying it. I was like, yeah, Bill Burr doing it, but also, I don't know. I guess I kind of stopped being interested in Bill Burr.
Yeah,
for a while now. So I'm like almost like, I don't know. He's kind of living in a different world than, like, now he's like a Netflix guy. He does all the Netflix shows, Netflix movies.
But I mean, he was on Netflix early though. That's one of the first.
Well, he had specials on Netflix, but now he's doing like F is for Family and the Angry Dad movie.
Yeah.
Angry Dads? Is that what it was? It's kind of like Angry Birds.
No, I've seen the thing on Netflix before. I've never clicked on it.
No, it looks. I mean, maybe his audience is aging and he's like appealing to dads now. I don't know. It felt like a move.
That's why I think he wrote it, because he did become a dad when he was like an older guy.
I used to really like when him and his wife or girlfriend would argue about stuff on the podcast.
Yeah, no, that was
I really loved their chemistry.
That was me and my ex-wife's, like, we'd put that on for like road trips and shit. Nia and Bill arguing
I love
about
that shit. Yeah.
No, that shit was good for
and they both were really good at getting each other. That's what was impressive, is like, you think Bill Burr would trounce anybody he argued with, but she would get his ass sometimes.
Oh yeah, they were fun.
Yeah.
No, it was just I don't know. This will be something that no one gives a fuck about within 2 months.
I am curious what his justification is, and he said it was like a top 3. I mean, it felt like a clickbait. Whenever I read a headline like that, it feels like clickbait, so I don't look into it more, just to say fuck you to them. But I mean, I wonder what he liked about it. Why did he do it?
I don't know. From what I've listened to his podcast like every week for a few years, and then it was kind of after I started doing comedy, and I I stopped listening. This was just a personal thing because when he would talk about all these great shows he had just done, it would make me sad. And I was like, I can't keep hearing about how great this, even though I love this comedian, I can't hear about how great these shows that he's doing are when I'm like standing in line for open mics.
Yeah.
Like, this is depressing just for me, not for like any of his other audience. They want to hear what he did.
Yeah.
But
I've
for
been listening
me,
to,
it would make me like depressed.
I've definitely leaned away from comedy podcasts. I listen to podcasts where people I don't know talk about like a list of their favorite movies. Or
those little kids talking about like
kids,
their favorite kind of cheese.
I need like not comedy. I also, when I used to listen to the Bill Burr podcast, I call myself like I start talking like him. And that happened with the Mark Norman podcast. I listened, like Mark Norman and Joe List had a podcast where they just tell like what they did that week.
Tuesdays with stories?
Yeah. I had to stop listening to it because I start to talk like them because I listen to it too much.
Yeah.
And Cumtown even. I started, the word retard would go off in my head all the time. And I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not like them.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like I liked it, so I started doing it. So now I got to listen to people who aren't funny, so I don't steal anything.
Like I told you, this will be our callback to end the show on. Mm-hmm. This will be the evolution of where you're just listening to yourself podcast.
That's the way to go. I do want to hire. I want to do that Saudi Arabia show so I can make enough money to buy a slave to edit all this stuff.
This is how this all started.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
But I want a slave. So I can have them edit all the fucking footage and my body cam. I was thinking about doing a show.
Our slave is gonna have to be a white dude, isn't it?
What about the Chinese? They like it.
That would be our justification. They like it.
What are you talking about? That's normal over there.
They like it.
I heard that like is very. Somebody said to me once like. It's very normal if you live in India to have like a bunch of servants, even if you're just like middle class. Oh, just because there's no jobs, so like you could just hire a guy real cheap to like be your butler.
Speaking of let's end on this. By the way, I
imagine in your middle class house you just have like a butler.
Oh yeah. Oh, brings me to Aziz.
Aziz Ansari,
who also
speaking of Indians.
Yeah, well, he went to that festival
did he?
too.
Well, but I don't know where he stands because he was pretty left and then he got canceled. So I could see him hating the left now.
But he pulled one of those, which I have no background information on Aziz's childhood. Uh-huh. But I just saw a clip of him and it was like a cooking segment or someone was eating food with Aziz. Uh-huh. And then
Saddam Hussein.
And Aziz was talking about growing up with a lot of black influence in his mom's kitchen. Saying
is that why he did Randy?
The lady that took care of us. I was like, oh, you mean your nanny lived with you because you were rich as fuck, probably.
You could not be rich and have a nanny, I guess.
Is that true?
I don't know. You might be able to get. I mean,
I could be wrong.
Nura's been a nanny for families that are just like they're kind of like upper middle class.
Oh, okay.
Like South, Hyde Park. She used to go to. They were kind of bougie though. They were kind of bougie though. I don't know. They might have been rich.
I did preface that by not saying I didn't look up anything.
Sure.
So you can say whatever you want after that.
I've known a few people who worked as nannies. Like you could be like, like a $20 an hour nanny.
Okay.
And like if both your parents work. I mean, the way my parents did it is they just both work and we would just be out in the woods.
Yeah, I kind of
surviving.
Well, I was
and my 5 brothers.
Yeah, I was the only child. I'm pretty sure I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old when my mom started letting me like stay at home by myself, and I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
I couldn't wait to hear that my parents were going out for the night.
Yeah, both my parents worked, or when they were tired from work, they would just close their bedroom door. So we were like alone all day, every day.
Oh yeah, dude, little 6-year-old, like I'm about to jerk off everywhere.
I would go for the snacks. That's how I started becoming a big fat guy for my whole life.
Oh, yeah?
Started young. Yeah.
Parents leaving you at home alone?
Me with 5 brothers.
You're like fucking dogs.
And it's like if you don't eat the food first, you'd eat it even if you didn't want to because you wanted to get some.
That is wild being able to grocery shop for 5 boys. I can't think of it.
They just filled they weren't like thinking hard. They just filled the cart with bullshit.
I'm sure.
We would eat out all the time too. They would always get like take home, you know? Like from the gyro place.
No way you could do that right now.
No, it's too expensive. Food got way more expensive.
Yeah, you've heard of Rob Gronkowski before, right?
Yeah.
He's got 2 brothers.
I know someone who knows him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my cousin went she went to North Carolina.
Nah,
school.
He didn't go there.
But someone there knew him.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's a big sports school.
You added a lot to my story just now.
Sorry, man. And none of it helped. I knew somebody who knew him.
That's good.
I think it was my cousin's ex-husband.
My cousin's ex-husband knew him.
It's nothing. I'm not even close with them.
I say we end on that.
Honestly, how deep can I dig this hole, dude?
Honestly, my story, I'm glad you did that because my story was about Rob Gronkowski.
He was on wrestling, too.
Yeah. Let's end it right there. Honestly, that's it. Yeah.
Everything I know about Rob Gronkowski, you got it.
Yeah. Because my story was stupid. It was about how he had 2 brothers who also played like football, and they were as big as him. And I was just gonna ask, like, how did they feed those boys?